for Pembina Valley Mental Health Awareness Week. Monica Ballard with us today. Monica, thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
As it's Monday and we're kicking off Mental Health Week, can you maybe start it off by, defining mental health and what that is?
So mental health, it's a sense of well-being in relationships, psychologically, emotionally, the ability to contribute to society, to cope well during stress, and to be able to enjoy life and having that sense of ease, being able to be in, as opposed to constantly feeling stressed or overwhelmed by different facets of life.
And one way we can kind of achieve that, maybe a goal of mental health or work on our mental health, is having a positive mental health plan. And so what does that look like? How can somebody make this plan?
If you have an internet connection and a device handy, you could look for the Wheel of Wellness and look at the different areas within that. So financial, social, environmental, relationships, your emotional health, physical health, etc. And then picking one or two of those areas and looking at ways to build on that. Perhaps you want to build your relationships with people if you've pulled away from friends, or you want to work on your physical health. And working on that slowly is key as well, not to feel overwhelmed or not to feel like you're failing in a bunch of areas. And it's also important to celebrate what you are doing well and being okay with who you are wherever you are at.
And so looking at this Wheel of Wellness can help you pinpoint maybe what you can work on and what you're doing well when it comes to physical wellness or financial wellness. These are all different things to consider.
Yes.
And looking at those things might help you set some goals and know where to go. And you mentioned that when setting goals, it's important to have SMART goals.
SMART goals, yes. So specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. And if you look at New Year's resolutions and why those are often unsuccessful, is because we set too lofty of goals. So an example of a SMART goal for exercise would be to start slowly. So perhaps if you haven't worked out for a long time, you might work out for 5 to 10 minutes. And perhaps you want to join a gym, or you want to find some great free exercise videos on YouTube. And then you pick a time and you know you're likely to be successful, and you do it even if you don't feel like doing it. That's always key as well. And then you slowly work up to perhaps your goal of working out 3 to 4 times a week for 45 minutes.
And so these SMART goals are going to help you stay motivated and continue along your path.
Hopefully. Sometimes the motivation comes after. Once you start achieving these SMART goals, then you feel more confident and capable. And so that's the key piece, is that you won't always feel like doing some of these things. But if you know that they're good for your mental health, like exercise, then you'll know that afterwards you'll start feeling better, and then the motivation will come after.
If somebody wants to move forward with their positive mental health plan, are there resources available that can help them with that?
Definitely. So check out Strongest Families Institute for some different self-help resources with some support for not only adults, but also children and adolescents. And then check out Ability CBT through the government of Manitoba. Both of these are free and covered by the government. And then the Mood Disorder Association of Manitoba and Anxiety Disorder Association of Manitoba have lots of great peer supports and groups and resources available.
There we go. And you said, Monica, you like to, take care of your mental health in the wintertime by going out and doing some snowshoeing and those types of activities. Can you talk about why you choose to do those?
Oh, it's so key to have something to look forward to in our long, cold winters. And I realized this several years ago that I needed to do something that was winter specific, as opposed to sitting in my house wishing I lived somewhere warmer. So a friend took me out cross-country skiing, and it was a lot of fun. And I've continued since. I actually went out for a nice ski yesterday at Rowaldy, and it was wonderful.
There we go. So maybe snowshoeing or cross-country skiing can be something somebody wants to take up. Monica, thanks so much for coming in today and sharing all of this with us.
Thank you so much for having me, and I hope everyone has a great day.